Timothy, are you there? This is Roger Reedmiller of Lori and Line. How can I help you?
Yeah, Roger. I was injured in an accident last year where I was burnt very severely and spent time in the hospital. I am collecting workman's comp at the present time, but the accident was with a company that had a subcontractor also working, and I was wondering whether or not I could go back against the third party for my pain and suffering and my disfigurement for the burns that I have on my body.
And has your workers' compensation insurance carrier made mention of any conduct that they were taking to try to pursue such a claim on your behalf?
No, they haven't.
And have all of your medical bills been taken care of by workers' compensation?
We're sort of in a catch-21 situation on some of that.
Say that again?
We're in a catch-21 situation on some of that because some of the billing for some of my treatment hasn't been taken care of yet.
And why not? Do you know?
I won't know till I go to court.
Okay. Well, Tim, one of the things that you have to look at is whether or not this subcontractor stands in the same shoes as you would or are as a statutory employee. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. If the subcontractor that caused this accident could have been a potential employer of yours, then no, you cannot file a third-party claim. If the subcontractor was acting in the same type of capacity and would be considered a co-employee of yours for the same general contractor, then there wouldn't be a third-party claim either. However, if the subcontractor was just another employee from a company doing a different part of the work on the contract, there is a potential for a third-party claim against that subcontractor. It sounds like you have a workers' compensation attorney. Have you talked with that workers' compensation attorney about pursuing that?
Not as of yet. Excuse me. I've been just contemplating this in my own head. I had been told that I could only file for up to a certain amount on the case under the Work Comp Act as it is now to cover my injuries.
I don't know what they mean by that. Your personal injury claim will cover all of the damages that you sustained in the accident, not just those that were paid for by workers' compensation. Workers' compensation only pays for 2/3 of your wage loss. Workers' compensation pays only for authorized medical care. Workers' compensation does not pay for pain and suffering, although they do have a settlement provision that pays for disability benefits based upon either a functional impairment or based upon a work disability if you aren't able to return to your previous employer or to any other employer making comparable wage. So they don't pay pain and suffering directly. They do pay for some disability in the future. Does that answer your question, Tim?
Well, sort of. I'll go back to my attorney.
You need to probably go back to your attorney. You have a limited amount of time to completely control this lawsuit or claim that you may have against the subcontractor, and so you want to get back with your attorney right away and talk to him or her about this and express your intent that you want to be able to recover whatever damages that you aren't recovering in the workers' compensation claim through this potential third-party claim. Now, your workers' compensation attorney may or may not be suited, capable, or able, or want to pursue the third-party claim. So you need to ask them, do they want to pursue it? Are they capable of pursuing it? Do they have the knowledge and experience to pursue it? And if they do, then they might be the best person to pursue this for you. Thank you, Tim, for that Very interesting question, very educational question.